I've always felt this good, but I can't remember how long it's been since I haven't. Once you have it, go and grab it.
Hey guys, Ben here with another Terate network video. I know I have had a week or two not uploading onto this channel, but I'm back, and the only reason I haven't been uploading is because I'm just downright lazy. But here we are back with the season challenge, obviously with Caterham now, and our chosen rival is Daniel Ricciardo. And yeah, obviously we've got to see what we can do through the race. The qualifying goes okay for the fact that we're in a Caterham. I would say it's average, to be honest, but the race does go very well, and you'll see that through the video. So obviously expecting to go full throttle through that corner as you would be able to with any front runner car or midfield car, but obviously not with the Caterham. I just know that these Caterhams, the HRT and that on this game, there is a very apparent difference between the speed of these cars and the Red Bulls and McLarens and Ferraris and, you know, that sort of stuff. So yeah, what I want to talk about for most of this video, again, is this season, the 2013 season. Obviously it's off and it's kick-started now. We've had 2 of our 19 Grand Prix, I think it's 19 this year again. Obviously we've had the Melbourne Grand Prix and the Malaysian Grand Prix. Melbourne went well. I was very happy to see Kimi Räikkönen on the top step of the podium, even though he didn't seem too happy. He had a point at saying it was the start of the season and there's a long way to go, especially since he didn't do anywhere near as well at Malaysia. There will be reviews of all the Grand Prix on my own channel, so please go and check those out. I've already uploaded a Melbourne Grand Prix, and I am in the process of editing a Malaysian Grand Prix review. And there will be one hopefully every Sunday on the race days, and I'll try and get them up as early as I can, even though with my slow internet I won't be able to do it as quick as other YouTubers. So we qualified 19th on the grid, just ahead of our teammate and just behind Ricciardo, so we should be able to get past him straight away at the start and have a very successful race. So as you can see, there's our rival just in front of us, and we've got Di Resta directly in front of us in 17th. To be honest with you, I think Di Resta is slightly underestimated on this game. He isn't as fast as he is in real life at all, and he really underperforms on this game. So we got straight past Ricciardo, loads of cars going slow through the first corner. I lift a little bit and go past all of them, find a little gap, get all the way up to 11th, outbrake 4 more cars. Now we're side by side with Grosjean, going up the inside of Vettel, going up the inside of Webber, going around the outside of Schumacher. So many overtakes going on at the moment, and we're coming up on Hamilton, down his inside, down Button's inside as well, and we've got from 19th to 2nd in the space of 3 corners, I think, which is absolutely amazing. And this is on hard difficulty. To be honest with you, I think it's a bit too easy. But as we hit the gravel, Button manages to catch up, but still doesn't manage to get past, which I was quite surprised about. But yeah, so far the season challenge going pretty well, unless we do a massive mistake. Ricciardo is not going to take back the place, and we're going to be successful otherwise. So obviously Toro Rosso is going to be the next team we're going to go to. After that, probably Force India, then Williams, then Sauber, and we'll just see what the standings are like when we go through the teams. So Button trying to go around our outside. He's got the inside line for the first part of this chicane now, but we're still on his outside. Now we've got the inside, and we managed to get a little bit of a... we just managed to squeeze the throttle a little bit more than he did, and got a little bit more speed through the middle of the chicane. So coming up now flat out through the first corner, and getting a bit more of a gap between me and Button. We need to open that gap up. It's going to be hard in the Caterham though. Obviously they're nowhere near as fast as McLaren, otherwise they would be one of the front runner cars. Probably just a lack of funds with Caterham. I know that they are one of the front runners in GP2, and that's probably because of the better success, and it's probably cheaper to run in GP2. They probably concentrate a bit more on that than on the F1. So coming round that nice hairpin, it's always easy to get that wrong, but you got to stick to the curb, and then you can get on the power a bit earlier than in other corners. But Button's still right behind us. Alonso running away with the race, and it doesn't really bother me whether Button gets past or not as he looks down the outside, but all we need to concentrate on is not losing to Ricciardo, and I don't think that's really going to be a risk running in second at the moment. So yeah, pretty solid second now as we go down the straight. Usually Button would be a lot quicker, but I think we managed to pull out a little bit of a gap from him, and he hasn't tried to challenge us into this corner anymore. I apologise, I don't know any of the corner names on Silverstone. I know I should, since it's home Grand Prix, but I just don't. But yeah, coming around the final corner, we're going to go start the third lap now, and let's see what the gap is now. 0.9 seconds, I think that says, which is okay. He might have DRS if we don't pull out a little bit more of a gap, but we set the fastest lap in a Caterham, which I'm very happy about. But before this race, I recorded some gameplay for my Malaysian Grand Prix review, and you can really, I noticed the real difference in, they actually implemented the different speeds and the capabilities of different cars. Like in that particular piece of gameplay, I raced a Red Bull, and it was really flying. I ran away with the lead on a professional difficulty, whereas if I go into career mode, I literally can't win in a Force India. Well, I've won, but I'm always under pressure. No matter what place on the grid I'm in, I'm always under pressure. The only thing they need to sort out in this game, in terms of the AI, well, the only few things is they're very repetitive. They still don't make very many mistakes, and they're far too slow into the first corner. It doesn't matter what difficulty you're on, they always go way too slow in the first corner. So that's something they need to sort out for F1 2013. Yeah, F1 2013, that sounds weird to say. But yeah, like I said, if you want to find out anything about any of the Grand Prix, if you missed the races, or you've seen the races and you just want to hear some opinions, then go and check out my channel and look at some of the reviews I've got coming up. Other things I've got, I'm thinking about reloading the career mode series. Gonna move that over to PC if I do it again. I'm still debating whether or not to do that. And I'm thinking about bringing random game footage, random gameplays into the first channel instead of making it strictly F1, because F1 has its limits and it gets boring after a while. Since it is a year old now, the new season started, it sort of becomes less interesting, and there are a lot of things wrong with the game that make it boring to play after a while. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy the rest of the videos. I hopefully will do weekly ones now, even though I missed a week. Hopefully they'll be weekly for the Terate network. Oh, Button's looking up our inside now. But yeah, like I said, hopefully they will be weekly, and we're going to try and claw this place back now. We got to stand on the second part of the podium. So we're going to use the rest of our cars. We get a better run out of there. We're going to have a tow up this hill towards this third to last corner. Looking up his inside, bit of a rash move. He's still on the outside. He gets a little bit more throttle on, but we get a much better exit, and we take the position as we come up to the chicane and the last part of this lap. So we still hold the fastest lap of the race, I believe. As we come around the last corner, we don't set another fastest lap, but we have stayed in the second position, like I've already said, and overall successful so far. Ricciardo in 17th, one place ahead of where he started, so not as good as a race, not as good as a race as us, but still, a position is a position, and better than finishing where you started or further back than where you started. But as you can see, Alonso too far ahead to challenge now. 3.9 seconds, something like around those lines. We still have a full bar of curves, but we're going to use half of it down this straight, down the old pit straight. I remember when I went to CF1 in 2010, that was the pit straight that was used, and I was sat just opposite the pits. I could see into the McLaren garage, and that was a great experience, and definitely looking to go to more Grand Prix in the future. So coming round to start the last sector now of the final lap. In second position in a Caterham. Button could challenge us now up to this corner. He is a lot faster than us down the straight. He's going to look up his own side. No, he's not. The proximity arrows showed him just fading away there. And pretty solid second now. As we come through the final chicane and coming up to the final corner, it looks like we're going to finish in second, guys. Fernando Alonso taking the win, and that's one win against our rival Daniel Ricciardo, who finished in 17th. We pass our target of 18th place. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Please like and subscribe to both channels, mine and the Terate network, and I'll see you all in the next video.